I like people that listen, so like guys that remember stuff that I say.
Bro, listening is one of the most important skills that you could possibly have. And honestly, most people don't have very good listening skills. Okay, so what's your type?
Lighter features and a baby face.
Okay, that's weird. I'm sorry.
Girls like older men because men, I'm sorry, but your brain is really not there till you're at least 25. Don't let the fire light within you just to burn out someone else's. People forget what you said, what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. So I always think it's important to remember what you're saying to others, how you treat others.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
People that aren't emotionally intelligent, aren't self-aware.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have KATEY Love in the building. Her name is actually KATEY Love, guys, for real, for real. She is a lovely person. No pun intended. So funny, Sienna. Yeah, welcome to the Oakvillainz pod. We're back. KATEY is another girl that I work with. She's super sweet, super funny.
Thanks.
Loves to yap, as she as she says.
I was just gonna say yes. No,
so she's the perfect guest to have on the podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about a bit of KATEY's life, some dating,
tea.
some tea, some dating advice.
I don't know if it's that good though, guys. I don't know if you should follow my dating.
Maybe don't take her advice, but
it's fun to hear.
But it's fun to hear. Maybe these are the things not to do, you know? Maybe these are lessons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Very
exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so KATEY, let's get right into it right away.
Okay.
Give me the biggest 3 red flags you've seen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know. First from the top, saying they're too busy. Too busy is an excuse for I don't fucking like you or I don't want to see you. I feel like that's like,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
You can be busy, but in my opinion, you make time for what you want.
You got to make time. Yeah.
I've been love bombed quite a few times. So love bombing.
What is that? What does that mean?
So like, I don't know, just like someone, like I used to have this guy literally send me like paragraphs. So just like someone that's like showers you with affection, is obsessed with you, but like that's not sustainable. So along with
like too much too soon.
Exactly.
Kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
So like love bombing / like I always say consistent over like constant. So you don't need constant communication, you need consistent communication. And third one is, maybe this is like bar on the ground, but like doesn't like, I don't know, just like I like people that listen. So like guys that remember stuff that I say, like for example, if I tell you I'm allergic to something and you like remember that, or like ask me about something I've done or whatever. Like, I don't know. I like when people listening, like active listening. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, listening is one of the most important skills that you could possibly have. And honestly, I find that most people don't have very good listening skills.
In life, but like in dating, but also in life. A lot of people listen to respond, but don't actually listen to like acknowledge or like, do you know what I mean?
To listen, like to actually like listen to what the person is saying rather than just trying to like input your own personal.
It's like, I want to tell this, which is okay sometimes.
It's okay sometimes,
but,
and it's still, you know, it's good to like be like you said, an active listener. Like you don't necessarily always want to be like a passive listener where you're listening but not adding anything.
No, absolutely.
So. But it's finding that balance. Like you want to listen to people.
It's being like conscious that like how much like am I just always sharing about myself or am I like asking questions, engaging with the conversation? Yeah, active listening.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess you said the 3 biggest red flags would have been not listening.
Yeah.
When someone doesn't make time for you. And what was the third one?
The busy or busy.
No, wait.
The first one was too busy. We're not doing a good job listening.
We're both like, oh, we're not good listeners.
No, the first one was too busy.
First one was too busy. Love bombing.
Love bombing. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I didn't remember because I was like, I forgot what that meant.
Have you heard of love bombing before?
I've never experieed that. Like I've literally.
I don't know why I have bad luck with that. Okay, no, I do have bad luck.
No, but
love bombing is so real. Like it's like fucked.
But I haven't really heard that one because usually like when people say red flags, like it's usually when people are being like emotionally distant. But I think this one is the opposite. This one is like too emotionally attached.
I would say I attract some funky people in general, like in my love life, but also like in general, like I have like a big personality. Like people come up and talk to me on the street, whatever. But I think in my love life, like why I've in the past maybe like attracted like love bombers is because like I'm quite friendly and empathetic. And I'll give you guys a quick little story.
Yeah.
On my birthday weekend this year, this guy love bombed me in 30 hours.
Oh my God. Wait, so he said I love you like within 30 hours of meeting?
No. So like love bombed me in the sense of like he goes to school far away, but he was here for the summer, like was trying to make plans, whatnot, asked me when I'm gonna like come there. Like just like a bunch of shit like that. Like very much so being like essentially giving me the vibe of like, how can I live without you kind of thing. Okay. And then on the night of my birthday had the audacity to tell me, right person, wrong time. Bro, how can you tell me I'm the right person if you've known me for 30 hours? On the night of my fucking birthday. So
that's like also why is it wrong time? Like that's kind of a weird thing to say.
I don't like. Okay, actually, what are your thoughts on? Not that I'm interviewing you, but what are your thoughts?
Ask away.
Right, okay, like, do you know how people say?
That's bullshit.
No
honestly, I think that's bullshit. Like
I feel like if it's the right person, you make the time.
You make it the right time.
Yeah.
Or maybe you don't feel ready and you're scared, but
I don't know.
I feel like that's kind of an excuse.
Yeah, kind of funky.
A little funky, yeah.
Yeah, stirred the pot. I was like, okay, fuck this. But
on your birthday too? That's kind of rude.
Wild. But yeah, it's okay. That's a little love bombing story for you guys.
All right, now we know what love bombing is. I think we're all up to speed on that. That's very good to know. I've never experienced that. I've experienced the more like emotionally distant kind of people, but I've never had anyone that's like, I love you, like right away or too much. No.
What do you mean by like emotionally distant? Like, is that like right off the bat, or like once you're like in a relationship, you then feel like the pull away kind of thing, or like what?
More when I was younger. Now,
okay, fair.
Like as I get old, I don't care. But like when I was younger, I would like in high school. I mean, I would always go after the people that like literally did not
emotionally
want anything to do with me. Yeah. And I'd be like, no, like one day, and or like just the people that were so like troubled. I don't know. There's something like a little weird. Like I went for people that were really like
hard done
messed up, and I was like, no, that I can fix them. I don't know.
Okay, females have this trait. I personally don't have that trait myself.
I don't anymore. I don't anymore. Thank God.
Yeah, but so many people say that like they want, their mission is to like fix someone or whatnot, and I wonder what it is, because I was gonna say it's like relate to like empathy, or like
it's like a nurturing kind of,
like I would also say like I'm empathetic, but maybe I just don't have like the nurture. I don't know, but it's interesting because I feel like that's so like a lot of people
I see
say,
that
like I want to fix you. Yeah
I don't anymore. Fuck that. I don't have time for that. But
no, it's like, but have you heard that quote that's like, don't let the fire burn, this is so deep, don't let the fire burn within yourself just to light or to blow out someone else's? I feel
wait, say that again. Don't let the fire
like burn within you, or don't let the fire light within you just to burn out someone else's. So like don't ruin yourself. Does that make sense? Take out. And I feel like that's what the whole like nurturing, that's like a really deep quote, but like do you know what I mean?
Because
you could like ruin your emotional self.
Own life.
Yeah, exactly, by trying to help, like, do you know what I mean? Or like if you get
and
too
honestly
involved, one thing I would say is though, as I get older, I feel like with each talking stage, each fucked up guy that I date, whatever, I like to say that I learn at least one thing and I carry it on to the next, which I think is like good. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you said, you've learned like that since whatever. I mean, as much as it's a little bit of trauma, you gotta look at it with the glass half full, and 100%. You learn something, and you just have to change from there.
And you know, that's one thing I love about you. Katie is like such a go-getter. Like she embraces life. Like she goes for all the experiences, and I think that's how you should. I think that's how everyone should be living. Like go out there. And I love how Katie doesn't care about other people's opinions. Like she likes to make her own opinions, which I think is amazing.
That's true.
And
sometimes I'm a little bit more soft, but no, absolutely, I like to like. Absolutely, form my own opinion. Yeah, for sure. Unless it's like, okay, this person like killed this person or whatnot, that's a whole other different thing. But no, I think it's good to take in other people's opinion, but also form your own. But thank you, Sienna. That's very kind.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's how everyone should be living, you know?
Yeah,
Just
absolutely. You don't know when your last day could be or whatnot.
Yeah, life is so short. Life is literally so short. Like, why wait?
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your type?
What's my type? Okay, last time we talked about this, guys, I'm not a narcissist, but I said someone that looks like me. But, like, I think that I've read somewhere that that's actually, like, biologically or, like, how we're, like, made to, like, attract someone our own type. Okay, anyways, whatever. I don't have an exact type, but I'm not gonna lie. I do like lighter features on a guy. Lighter features and a baby face. But I've been with...
face?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. I'm sorry.
See, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's fucking weird.
No, but like that's really weird because like
it is.
If you're if you're going like the biological route, like I feel like biologically females would like a man that looks older, and that's why like fair. Men who look older are still like attractive. So that's really
really interesting
that you like.
I know, but you know when people say like I don't have a type. Like, I mean, I've been with like all different kind of guys. I'm not like specific, but like if I had to like narrow it down to something, it would be that. Yeah. But like like a baby face is, I don't know, like baby face light features.
Okay, wait. So is like facial hair out of the game?
No. Like honestly, I was literally saying to my friend the other day, I'm so excited for Movember. If you can pull off a mustache, you can do a lot.
So a baby, just picture a baby with a mustache.
Yeah,
with light features.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Baby face. That sounds so fucking weird. You know, but I've also been told I have a baby face, so like maybe that's like, I'm not narcissistic, guys, but maybe that's where like the liking what you look like comes out. I don't fucking know, guys. Yeah. Come on.
Do you remember I told you this last time too about my sister?
Okay, yeah, and your sister said,
my sister, she has this like weird obsession, guys. Like, it's actually fucking weird. Danielle, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I'm exposing you.
Seriously, I love you, but
this is weird. She has this like obsession, like this weird dream of her like giving birth to herself, like having a baby that is a clone of herself. And she told me, she was like, if my baby comes out looking like you, I don't want it.
I was like, abort.
I don't know if you can abort it after you have it, but yeah, she's like, I don't want it. Like, I just really want a baby that looks exactly like me. I'm like, that's really fucking weird. Like, I don't know.
It's so funny. You know what that reminds me of? Have you seen those things on like TikTok or social media where people will like put like two people together and then it'll create like an AI baby of them? I feel like your sister would do that, but the two people would be like herself. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not herself and a guy, like, or whatever, like just herself, and then see if the baby comes out. You should tell her to do that.
Bro, do that. Honestly, if you want. She's probably done that.
You're like, yep, I would, yep. That's so funny. So, but at the same time, you're right about the baby face thing, because I know that guys always go for younger girls. Yeah. Guys have like a fucking fetish about 18. I saw this statistics recently about guys loving like girls that are 18 to 22, aka just an adult, not legal drinking age here in Ontario yet, to 22, and girls like older men, because men, I'm sorry, but your brain is really not there till you're at least 25. But it's true. But so that's why it's interesting that I like baby face, because I do like older guys, but I like older guys with a baby face. I don't fucking know.
older guys with a baby face. Yeah, okay.
That's my final type.
Wow, that was very confusing.
Sorry guys, I said I'm a yapper.
No, I'm just messing with you. Have you found anyone like that, or is this like just a dream?
Yeah. No, I have. Sorry. Literally the guy I'm talking to right now.
Oh guys, she's found him.
Yeah, I found him.
We don't want to expose him too much because it's new, it's fresh, but but maybe she's found him. Okay.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
There's still lots out there. He's not the one, but he's nice. He's good. So we'll see. And like I said, I'm excited for Movember to see some more baby face but adult looking guys.
There we go, guys.
Exactly.
Throw it out, Movember. Yeah. You guys know the deal.
But more so, not looks wise, because I know we kind of talk about looks, but if we're talking like
personality, what are you looking for?
Emotional intelligence. I would say I have a lot of like emotional intelligence, so someone like that's like that as well. Someone that's kind, someone that's authentic, they're intentional with their actions. Yeah, I would say those were like my main kind of like words. I mean, obviously there's more from there, but those are probably like my top, you know?
Yeah. You're okay. And you're kind of like a louder, more extroverted person. Do
Absolutely.
you look for that in your partner as well?
Okay, so that's a good question. I've gone back and forth with my friends being like, do you think that I whatever, like, or not? And like attracted more like, or what I would do best with. I've been with a guy that was more quiet, and this is low-key traumatizing, but I'll tell you guys the tea. He essentially was like, I don't like who you are when you're because I'm a like a loud person, whatever. So I broke up with him because I was like, no, absolutely fuck that. For a second, it made me question like maybe I am too much or whatever. And if you're doing that, you're never too much. Do your own thing, whatever. But I think that like someone to match my vibe, but also like I am chaotic and sometimes that can be like anxious or whatever. So someone to match my vibe, but also to calm me down when I'm like having those like stressful moments or whatever. But when going out, like to dance on the table with me or something like that. That's what I think.
Yeah. Like,
sure.
Or it doesn't bring you down. Like if you have those moments where you're like so full of life and you just want to like let go, like that's one of the best things about you too. And you should be proud of that. Like, and
I always say like he tried to make me smaller. That's like what like, not like physically, but like like I like felt like he tried to like dim my light. That sounds so deep, but like it's true.
No, that's true.
It's it fucked with my brain.
That's so sad.
I know it was not good, but I cut things off right away, and he was like,
I'm glad.
No. I was like,
that can mess with you. Like when someone that you really like literally wants to change the nature of yourself.
It's like, no, you don't like me. You like the idea of me.
Yeah.
That's why I say it is. Yeah.
That can be so hurtful. I'm glad you got out of that right away, because sometimes people stay in that and then they completely lose themselves. Yeah. And then it ends and they have to rebuild themselves all over again. And it's like, it's tough.
For sure. And like you are who you are and you have to embrace it. Someone else's wrong is someone else's, no, this is like the perfect person. This is what I want. Like whatever. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Like you cannot change yourself for anybody.
No, absolutely.
That is the number one.
And even like just the fact that my brain went for a second was like, oh, like, no, maybe whatever. Maybe you do have to do this. I'm happy that I was like, nope, we're not going there.
Yeah. No, good for you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Because that's what happens. You can justify it in your head. You can be like, oh, I see his perspective like that. Yeah, maybe I was a little too loud. I could be more mindful. No.
Yeah, no. Yeah. For real. Emphasis on the fuck that. Yeah.
No. Okay. I'm so glad you're out of that. All right. Tell me a wild story. First one that comes to your head.
Okay.
Wild night out. Yeah.
Okay. When I was like 17, 18, whatever, went on Port Credit, I went to this place. I was so drunk. One thing about me is I can handle my alcohol. I always say I can hang.
Gosh, she can hang.
Yeah, I can hang, but like this time, I'm not gonna lie, like I probably drank like almost like a 2-6 and like that.
What?
I was fucked.
Oh my god! How are you not hospitalized?
No. Like I was pretty fucked.
Holy shit, man! I'd be dead.
Yeah, I know. I think I think it was like my 18th. I could be like a few details wrong, but I think it was like my 18th birthday. 18 shots from 18. I know, like, Katie, are you fucking good, bro? You're not even legal. Wake up. But so went out. Was dancing on the couch, dancing on this very on brand for me. Always a good night out. And then ended up falling off the couch, and I'm wearing like a dress or shorts or something. And I'm like gushing blood all down the side. And all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm like over this bouncer's shoulders. And I was like, I didn't know if it was because they caught like I had a fake ID or whatever. Like, and then next thing you know, I'm sitting outside and they're like, do you know what butterfly stitches are? They're butterfly stitching my fucking hip together because I still have the fucking the cut from it. Butterfly stitches are essentially...
Yeah, sorry, what's a butterfly stitch?
So it's not where it directly like goes into your skin or whatnot. I also could be like telling this, like, guys, I'm not a doctor. I'm not claiming medical advice here. But it essentially like pushes, so you don't have to go to the hospital. Like it's something so that it pushes the skin together to reheal.
Okay.
But as far as my knowledge, it like makes it look more fucked up once it's healed, I think. I don't know, something like that.
So it's like an emergency, like just fasting.
Yeah. So the people outside the club did that, and I don't know, my friends have Snapchats of me being like, I got bit by a snake or something. I didn't get bit by a fucking snake. I just fell off the club. And then that was at 18. So I love being carried. Yeah, I know.
18 years old.
I know. But you know, I honestly did not start drinking till I was in like grade 11. I feel like maybe that's not young for when we were whatever, or maybe that's not old for when we were in high school, but I feel like nowadays kids literally start drinking like grade 8 or 9.
Bro, my sister was in like grade 7, like drinking with her friends, smoking, doing drugs. I was like,
are you fucking good?
Yeah, I don't know. The generation, like, I just feel like it gets younger and younger.
No, for real. But I feel like by the time you're like 19, you're low-key, like, I could be a housewife at this point. Like, I'm done with this. Like do you know what I mean? Because you can only party for so long.
Only
like, not like
so
a
long.
housewife, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You get over it, which honestly is good and bad. I think good in some ways because, yeah, I'd rather have those moments out of my system when I'm young and it's okay. Sure. But if you're like in your 20s and you're, like fucking like falling everywhere, like just getting stitches outside, like, you know what I mean? Though, like 18, 19, 20, like that's fine. Or it's kind of funny. Like that, those are memories. Those are stories. And it's good to like, I think there's nothing wrong with experimenting and going like,
no, absolutely.
Going hard to party. Like you got to know your limits.
Yeah.
And the only way to know that is to push them really far.
But I think also like there's like pros and cons of being at different ages and doing this shit, because like being at like grade 7 or 8, like you said, like you're so impressionable and young, and believe me, at 18 you still are too, but like you have a little bit, like I would say each year, I like this metaphor where it's like you're like a piece of paper, and I would say each year as you get older you get closer to like a cardboard piece of paper. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you're like
layers.
Yeah, exactly. Like you get more like sure of yourself and you get less and less impressionable maybe, but like, I don't know, you're just a very like vulnerable younger, and it's like kind of scary. And like guys are fucked, like I don't know,
it can be dangerous.
And guys love, like literally have, like I said, like fetishes about like young girls, which is fucked. And
no,
whatever.
it can definitely be dangerous, and especially when you're getting that fucked up, you have to be with a group of friends that is looking out for you.
No, for sure.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I feel like especially when you're younger, I don't know about you, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I've definitely like gotten more solid friendships. Like when you're younger, like I feel like
people are flaky and people are young and they're just stupid.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Wow, that's a pretty wild story. Wow.
Pretty funky.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay. Katie, you're also a food nutritionist.
Yes.
Can you debunk a couple of myths for me?
Hit me with something. Yeah.
Actually, you have like a degree, right? In nutrition.
I went to school. Yeah.
So she went to school for nutrition. She knows what she's talking about.
Yes.
Let's debunk a couple myths. First of all, are carbs bad?
No, carbs are not bad. And carbs are, on an average diet, 55 to 65% of our calorie intake. There's different kinds of carbs. I won't go a ton into that now, but definitely some that are more like nutrient dense and some that are less, but no, definitely necessary.
Okay, carbs are not bad. Okay, veganism, yes or no? Like, what are your thoughts on vegetarian veganism?
I'm not a huge fan of vegan. Vegetarian's good. You just have to find ways to get protein. I think that one thing as females we struggle with is iron, and I know iron's hard to get if you don't consume meat. So there's heme and non-heme iron. Non-heme iron you get from things like spinach and whatnot, so that's like not animal based, and then heme iron is like what you'd get from animal based products. But yeah, iron is something that's tricky too. Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you could go back, like, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Oh, okay. I like that question. Honestly, if I had like a message to my younger self, like people would forget what you said, what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. So I always think it's, I don't know, just important to remember what you're saying to others, how you treat others.
I love that quote.
I love that quote too. Yeah, it hits. Because yeah. It's really nice. And sometimes, like, I have a really weird brain, so sometimes I will remember exactly what people say or do. But I don't know, you can just probably remember so many times in your life where, like, this person made me feel like shit, or this person made me feel so good. And you have those, like, memories. So I would probably just tell my, younger self, like, do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes direct sense, but yeah.
Yeah, like, don't overthink the thing you said. Like, that was super embarrassing last week. It doesn't matter. No one else is thinking about it. Yeah, absolutely. More important, like, the energy you're giving, the vibe.
Exactly. And also how you're treating others. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. That's like the bigger picture things. Like that's what to focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really nice. We're going to wrap up with a couple of lightning round questions. With that. So just like, we'll keep it quick.
No yapping.
No yapping. Okay. What is your favorite food?
Oh fuck. Honestly, noodles and butter. So, like plain pasta with butter. I don't know. It's weird. My death row meal, guys. It's fucking weird. It is.
She's a simple girl, guys.
Yeah.
She likes her vodka with her Mio.
Vodka and noodles. Yeah.
Vodka and noodles. That's all. You don't need to take her to like a 5-star restaurant. Okay, cool. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, pet peeve. People that aren't emotionally intelligent, aren't self-aware.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
Oh, that's a good one. Honestly, I would say maybe like a dietitian. I really like this dietitian, Christy Harrison. She just like promotes good messages. I really like what she posts on social media, and I just like what she stands for.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that. I like that.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do you have a celebrity crush at all or no?
Honestly, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know celebrities. Okay, I was literally.
I'm honestly the same though. I'm not even gonna judge you for that because I don't really keep up.
Honestly, I do not know.
Damn. That's
cool.
Honestly, I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What is your favorite dessert?
Chocolate brownie. Brownie, like yeah. I love chocolate.
Brownie.
Yeah.
Easy, simple, love it. Blondes or brunettes?
Blondes.
Blondes, of course. Because she likes the guys that look like her. How could I ask? Okay. Thank you so much, Katie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being
so fun. I love to yap.
Thanks for yapping with me. And yeah.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks for listening, guys. Peace out till the next time.